Thudarum is a good Mohanlal movie that made.
I agree.
The best ever movie that made in this year. I don't think so. For me, cinema is an art. Art became beautiful, business became beautiful. This is the statement I always tell to my producer. To my team, I always tell, don't bother about business. Actually, before we start Thudarum, I'm literally confused or overthinking about how to give instruction to Mohanlal. Actually, having only 3 years of experience in industry, that man is having around 47 years of experience in industry. Lal sir comes from the caravan and asks me, sir, what should I do? Script is the most underrated thing in this industry.
Yeah.
If someone having a good script, he is the hero. Don't change that world for Mohanlal sir. Most of the directors who get failed, they may have good script. When they come near Lal sir, they get excited and they change the world for Mohanlal. Tharun, you don't change your world. Please bring that man into your world. I need to impress my skills, my judgments, my formula, my emotion, my clapping. Then only I can make good movies. Writer is also an actor.
Yeah.
He acts inside the room. He act every character. He know every emotion. If you want happy, go with your passion. Then only we all became happy. Then I mentioned Mohanlal as a universe and Shobna as a class. When success comes, it's easy to get into a bubble. Whenever a filmmaker or an actor get into a bubble, it's over. It's a kind of cricket match. I believe in that way.
Okay.
It's a match between filmmaker and audience inside a theater hall. Be a better human first, then make art. From a better human, better art will come.
Hello guys, I'm Nona Prince. Welcome to One on One, and this time we have a special guest, a director who has made 3 films and left a big impact on Malayalam cinema. With me is Tharun Moorthy. So
Thank you, brother.
Thank you for joining me, and a lot of things I have to talk about.
Okay.
First of all, if you don't know, we are at IFFI Goa.
Yeah.
And it's the second time your film is selected here. So how does it feel?
Before we move more deep into the conversation, I will tell you one thing. During the post-COVID time, one of my friend gave me a link. A Punjabi guy who is reviewing your movie Operation Java. Each and every nuances, each and every molecules, he knows the every layers, he knows the every emotion. Rather like more than our Malayali reviewers and Malayali critics. So I watched that review. I make, oh wow, someone from the North India giving such kind of a review on a movie that my debut movie. So I get inspired. Wow. During, as a creative person, we may have some kind of frustration, creative blogs, writer's blog, it may happen.
Yeah.
That time actually I revisit your channels and interviews that may help us to, I can make good films. I can do that kind of nuances, that kind of layers, that kind of character arc. So you help me as a person to rediscover, to rebuild my confidence and all. First of all, thank you. That's why I am here.
Means a lot.
Because after Thudram, I got so many calls from so many, big names in North India, reviewers, critics. They all need right now impact director who made an impact after Thudram. But you already done so many interviews, so many reviews on my movies in deep. I think you made Operation Java, then that year-ending review. For Saudi Velleka, you done 2 reviews from IFFI and from. Actually, you get back to Goa and you done 1 more review after I watched your Thudram review. So you make our creative people to create more magic.
Thank you so much, sir. For me, I think we need to appreciate good work.
Thank you.
And you have done good work. That's why it happened. So all thanks to you.
Thank you, brother. Yeah.
But how does it feel? Second time a film getting showcased at IFFI?
Yeah, absolute pride. Being selected to Indian International Film Festival in Goa back to back. Saudi Velleka is the first movie that selected over here. Now Thudarum. But I think more than Thudarum, Saudi Velleka is something special.
Yeah.
Because it happened to selected in IFFI, one of the, I think, literally on a very crucial time in my career. Saudi Velleka gets selected in IFFI. Because after Operation Java, I get so many offers from so many premium actors in the industry, so many very good bankable production houses in Malayalam and even from South India. But I rejected all. I said, I want to do a movie like Saudi Velleka, but I don't need actors, superstars. I need some very real raw actors. I
Yeah.
need to pick from roads, homes, from theaters. So I don't know how it going to be a commercially appreciable movie, but I want to do a movie for myself.
Yeah.
So I rejected so many offers. And I choose Urvashi Tate is one of the good production company who supporting good movies like Thondimandlam Trikshakshiyam. So Sandeep Sane is a very super cool producer who know how to place a movie more than the business. He want to do some movies for the production house. So they were like, it's that kind of a movie.
Yeah.
But we both take a decision. Okay, we are going to do a kind of movie which will work in theaters and which will also get a good travel all around the world in critics and all. But unfortunately, after COVID, everything get changed.
Yeah.
Especially after KGF era, everything, people's perspectives on screen, people's perspectives on soundings, everything changed. Rather than emotions, rather than life, they look for magnanimous screen presences, super BGMs, super slow motions, etc. So people forget to they actually they love these kind of movies, but because they prefer probably in OTTs.
Yeah.
But after the roller coaster emotions, emotional shooting were done. Then by I think by August 2021, August or November, we finish or September, we finished the whole movie. Literally, we failed to convince the OTT platforms and even the theater owners it will work in theater. It will please have a look at this preview. We send so many Vimeo links to every OTT platforms they heard, but they never selected. They told why you are doing this kind of experimental movies. You done a super hit like Operation Java. Then why you doing again? Okay, so Operation Java is a debut movie.
Yeah.
So you choose so many good actors. It happened again and again. You are choosing the wrong scenarios. Don't make movies with these kind of actors. Do movies with superstars. Explore your career. Make money. Make money. But everything gets stuck. Me and producer always sitting in the production house looking eye to eye how to convince the audience, how to convince the theater owners. This movie will work in theater. This movie also we designed like a theater experience, but we failed. We failed to register the formulas of theater experience of Saudi Velleka. That time, producer take a decision. Tharun, your second movie, we need to do the business or OTT business before we release. Otherwise, it will affect your career too. So I will do it. Please wait for me for 2-3 months. Then I said, okay. But unfortunately, that time, one movie named Enna Thang Onda Kesudu.
Yeah.
It's very similar. They also approach the court in a 360-degree manner.
Yeah.
Every same way like what I approached Saudi were like in a 360 manner. So they had done the old promotions like what were the things that we made for Saudi Velleka for promotional material. So I don't have anything to promote for Saudi Velleka because people get used to see actually what is real court through Enna Thangoda Kesudu.
Yeah.
So there is nothing for me to showcase while there is no USP, but we say maybe USP is the right term.
Yeah.
There is nothing there in Saudi Velleka as a USP. But, and also IFFK, they rejected this movie.
Oh.
So I get confused. Am I wrong? Is there a very wrong decision in my career? Actually, some people have told me that's how Operation Java is a fluke. So you are not meant to take this kind of movie. Actually, this is not going to be work. So I lost hope. Actually, frustrated, emotionally unbalanced. That time on a day, while I watching the news, there is a tag. What we say? There's a news going in the downstairs like Saudi Velleka and Aripu get selected in IFFI. Oh, from there, man, everything changed. Some kind of hope. Me and producer get hugged for so many times. Some meaningful things are happening. We as a whole team we comes here in Goa for IFFI. We walk in the red carpet with a immense pride. From there, we get a standing ovation here. The whole crowd appreciate the movie. Actually, that old lady, the IFFI
Yeah.
Indian government called her,
Oh, wow.
giving her a extra flight and wheelchairs to come here and to be here in the I think the last event, last
Closing
function,
ceremony.
yeah, closing ceremony. So that make a great impact in my career and give me a good confidence. I can. I am going the right path. That because that if he made that kind of impact in my life. I think Thudram gets selected maybe because of the impact that
Yeah.
Saudi Velleka created in 2022. That is selected for Gandhi Medal category. You don't believe some people from North India comes to that old lady and hug her, pray. They comes near and what we say. It's a divine kind of. They approach that lady as a divine lady. That's quite interesting. That made me think someone is need to be here to make this kind of movies. Saudi Malaka, I think if his memory is always there with Saudi Malaka. Thudram is an impact, maybe a impact that created by Saudi Malaka in last
Hmm.
yeah,
And I think Thudram, by the time we are recording this, Thudram is tomorrow.
yeah,
So maybe
yeah,
the memories will be created tomorrow.
yeah.
So, something you said, which I wanted to ask later, but because you mentioned it, I want to ask because when you are new, right, you have made one movie.
Yeah.
You're making a second movie. How hard it is to say no to, people in the industry who are above you in, experience or stature and telling you should do this, and you are saying no, I want to do this, and have that conviction. How's the struggle like? Like as you said, right? People
Uh-huh.
are saying do this, do a superstar movie, this and that, like, and you are deciding to say no.
See, no, I think when I approached Operation Java, I was coming from a assistant professor life in college.
Yeah.
No experience in movie. I done 2 3 ad films. I assisted some assisted in the sense I acted in 2 3 short films. So I know what kind of process are happening in short films. Then I am having a theater background with my family. My dad supposed to do some theater acts, dramas. So I know that kind of background only. I literally hard to convince the people, 120 people in a set. Someone a newcomer having a mic, having some cooling glass on his forehead, and literally walking through the set and narrating everything. All are out of syllabus. Because I created my own syllabus for shooting.
Yeah.
I don't know how to. I'm not sure about the lensing patterns. Not sure about the gimbal movements, the steady cam movement. I know how my scene
Should
to
look,
be staged. So I think it's hard during the Operation Java for 4 5 days. So many people are looking at me. What this guy is doing? For the 3 days, even so many people don't know who is the director. Someone is there, so with trousers, maybe with lungis, with a cooling glass, breaking all stereotypical thing. Because as a director, well known, well suited, maybe a hat, maybe a cooling glass, sitting in the chair, they never moves from the chair. The people associate and chief associate maybe get, but I am the person who's with the mic and going near the cameraman, going to the art directors, going to the camera team and costumers and discussing everything because I don't know how to approach a movie. So on a fifth day, I created a first 4 minute to 5 minute single shot for Operation Java, the initial starting scene within 2 hours. Because on a single shot, most of the directors will take around 2 days, 1 days. But I coordinate the whole things in 2 hours.
Okay.
They get the output within 2 hours. Then all set get, oh, he knows something. From there, everything under my control. Then after success of Operation Java, people say, he know the formulas. He have the convictions. He have the what we say judgment on what the audience think. But literally, there is no judgment. There is no formulas to make movies. Now after Saudi Velleka, that stamp again get bigger. He can do good movies. Now with Saudi Thudarum, he know that's but actually before we start Thudarum, I'm literally confused how to manage these big names.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm very excited, overthinking about how to give instruction to Mohanlal. I don't have any experience in actually having only 3 years of experience in industry. That man is having around 47 years of experience in industry. I don't know how to give instruction. How we can say Mohanlal to act like this? I get confused. And on a day, while I met Lal sir with the old casting desk and the kind of uh, some storyboards that I made, he get happy and he very very good, very good. We can do. Don't worry. That kind of chit chat were going on. That time, one of his latest companion, Agni Perumbau,
Yeah.
comes to me and have a chat with me, and he said me, "We know your filmmaking skill from your making videos, from the actors who work in your act, from the technician. We know the world you created for your filmmaking. Don't change that world for Mohanlal sir." Most of the directors who get failed while doing with Lal sir is when they may have good script. When they come near Lal sir, they get excited and they change the world for Mohanlal.
Yeah.
Tharun, you don't change your world. Please bring that man into your world.
Yeah.
That perspective actually gave me a confidence. Yeah, this is the thing. From here, I need to stick on with my plan. I need to do some more tweaking in my syllabus and go with the flow. Then Lal sir will comes into my syllabus and trust his history.
What a great history. So you said from a professor of computer science,
Uh-huh.
and I was reading about you. I'm like, how does someone from a professor
Uh-huh.
become a director? I want to know what that journey was.
See, my journey is a little bit complicated to narrate because I I loved cinema to become an actor. From we have school youth festivals,
Yeah.
school art festivals. So I am one of the frequently best actor in school dramas from district level, state level. So my teachers and my parents always believe he will become an actor. And I tried. After my graduation, I tried so many auditions with that pride that I got from the school youth festivals best actor tag. But everywhere I rejected. Because I come from a theater background. Movies acting format is a little bit different from theater background because I can't able to balance that as a person. I can't able to get balance that formulas. I got frustrated. I am the most uh, helpless person in this world. My parents also said, um, don't go for acting because you heard only hero story. There are so many heroes were there, they who lost their life. Um, then they told me, go and do some professor work somewhere else in campus. And then you will get some more time to spend for cinema. And my dad told me, you write. You have a skill of writing. Your vision is very good for writing. Like Srinivasan sir.
Yeah.
You write scripts. Script is the most underrated thing in this industry.
Yeah.
If someone having a good script, he is the hero. If you want to act with that good script, you demand that roles like what Srinivasan build his career. That get inspired me. Okay, then I went as an assistant professor in college campus, and I tried to balance the college works and my script work, but it's impossible. Standing in two boards with a vision is not a good idea to move it. From there, actually, I learned too many things from assistant professor life. Managing a classroom of around 60 to 70 students, how to control my emotions before the 70%, how to control or manage the egos of teachers in staff room or the higher officials above, maybe the principal, maybe the HODs, maybe the other big names in the campus. How to manage their egos, how to manage my own egos. So I get a management skill from that life, assistant professor life. From there, I married. My wife is also assistant professor in that campus. So we make a life from there. After the 1 year of my marriage, I quit job and I designed myself. I revisited everything happened in my 28 years of life. Uh, I learned and unlearned so many things. I write about my strengths. What may be my strengths? Okay, I'm a good communicator. I can explain things. I can manage things. I can control. I can act.
Yeah.
I can write. Also, in the same time, I write my weakness also. The same time, the management studies were giving SWOT analysis. The
Yeah.
same way, strength, weakness, opportunities, threats. As a human, about my 28 years, I made a chart of my strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. And I found out that my strengths and weakness and the opportunities and threats were very good to move ahead for a director. Like there, I designed my perspectives, my vision. I think if someone having a clear vision about what to do,
Yeah.
what not to do, then his life is very easy. I get a clear picture from that SWOT analysis about as a person. Okay, nothing much. Do what we love.
Yeah.
That's the only vision that I got from my SWOT analysis, and earn from do what we love. Enjoy the process. So according to the vision, I create my team. I create my missionaries. I create my mission. Because I think because of the clarity in vision and the strongness in my mission make me this kind of
Yeah.
movie. That's the life from assistant professor life to as a director of Thudram, Saudi Velleka, Operation Java.
And I think listening to that now, I understand where the clarity in your films come from.
Yeah.
How clear they are. And maybe I'm just sometimes you think too much about films. So I was just thinking about the 3 films I've seen, and I just saw that there is a story of an underdog doing something extraordinary, and like listening and hearing about your life, it
Okay.
is kind of that.
Yeah.
So do you get drawn to it, or have you thought about it, or is this something comes from your experiences that you've seen things like that and you tell the stories? Like if you take example Operation Java, 2 interns,
Yeah.
like solving the case at the end of the day. Then in even in if it Saudi Velleka, it's a so most court cases are about crimes, about this some
Yeah.
big big case that you want to talk about, but
Yeah.
it's not. It's just a simple case and just drags along, and it's about the misery of what that does. And
Yeah.
even with Thudram, like it's
A common man
taxi
story.
driver, common man story. So where does that come from?
Because the answer is very simple. Because I see myself as an underdog.
Yeah.
I come from that kind of family, as a middle class family, who teach me the emotions, teach me the professionalism, teach me the personalism, how to control your emotions, how to talk to the public, how to manage with your relatives. So uh, I'm very crystal clear with that kind of emotions. Maybe because of that, even when I write, I take the arcs for characters from my life. Because even maybe the characters of Operation Java, Vinay Dasan and Anthony,
Yeah.
maybe so many things were from my life. The emotion, the love, maybe the relation between mother, maybe friend circle, kind of emotion comes from my life. Also, there is a Joy sir who make a good impact in Operation Java.
Yeah.
I've seen that kind of so many persons as HODs, as good teachers, having a good relation, like a brother teacher kind of relation. So I applied that formula to Joy sir. There is a Bashir sir there. Bashir sir in the sense he is always irritating these fellows. He's come from also from the campus.
Yeah.
Always there is a lecturer like that. Always get irritated. Always giving insults to them. Mixing that kind of emotions from the characters that I found from my life. Maybe I don't know. I never imagined that kind of underdog stories, but I love to tell the stories of common man because I prefer movies when I write in each scene. I place myself as an audience. If a character scene having 5 characters, I imagine there is 6 characters. One character is invisible audience in me. I need to impress that audience. and not even think about what the mass thinks, what the thousands of people in the theater dark screen think. I need to impress my skills, my judgments, my formula, my emotion, my clapping, adrenalines. Then only I can make good movies. So maybe because of that, I love to connect more stories with underdogs. That underdog stories may impress as an audience inside me. That may be the reason.
Casting in your film is a thing is talked about a lot.
Yeah.
And I think I read that for Operation Java Saudi Velleka, all the 83 people who were casted, you selected, each one of them in
yeah,
the
yeah,
film.
yeah.
And that is fascinating. And again, it's not something, get a big star or get a big actor. Or your films are designed in a way that they fit the role very perfectly. And it is a very underrated thing. When it doesn't work well, we know
Yeah.
it
Everything is-
stands out. But it works well, no one talks
yeah,
about it.
yeah. I'm a storyteller. My first primary job as a filmmaker, I need to believe the story.
Yeah.
I need to make believe the story to the audience. First of all, I need to believe the story.
Yeah.
Then only I can able to make believe others. In that scenario, for that believability, sometimes I take some risk to cast these kind of new faces. Because when I tell in case of Saudi Velleka, if we cast an actor like Urvashi ma'am or some other veteran good actors as this old lady,
Yeah.
the film is finished within 20 minutes because even they can connect the climax. They can, while they're watching,
Yeah.
if that was hit by Urvashi ma'am on a little kid,
Yeah.
they know this lady get justice in the end.
Yeah.
Because I need to make that unpredictability. I still believe only because of that fresh casting that I choose for Saudi Velleka, that Umma's character, that actually extend my what we say believability, maybe extend the audience perspective. What will happen? What will happen? That helped me a lot. Same case within Thudram. When I prefer George sir,
Yeah.
everyone giving options like super actors from Tamil, super actors from because we are doing with a Mohanlal sir project,
Yeah.
so we need to put a excellent actor before him. So I told them, I told to my producer and I told to my assistant directors also, we need to maintain that unpredictability because my co-writer Sunil, always written in that script, he is an unpredictable guy.
Yeah.
While I cast a veteran actor from Malayalam or something, someone from Tamil, at the point when he comes from the bathroom saying hello, he says, "Hey, villain is arrived."
Yeah.
So I need to extend that character to the interval while he shifted his character.
Yeah.
I need that 30 minutes of audience enthusiasm to watch that 30 minutes. That helped me a lot. For that 30 minutes, I choose a fresh actor. After that, anyone can do that role. But that 30 minutes, only because of that fresh actor, I get the audience in the edge of the seat.
Because you don't know who is he.
Yeah,
Because I remember when he first came on screen, you think he's a nice guy
Yeah.
because the other inspector is being very, hard on him.
Okay.
So he's actually the good guy there. And you think, oh, when he comes later in during when they for the wedding,
yeah.
they go for the wedding.
Yeah.
We think, oh, thank God he is here.
Yeah.
And then when the twist comes, oh, he is the opposite guy.
Yeah.
And if as you're right, because if you cast anyone else,
Yeah.
you know you're gonna set them up against each other.
Yeah,
right?
suppose just imagine if that role is done by Prakash Raj. It's a tailor-made role for Prakash Raj sir.
Yeah.
From the time Prakash Raj sir
Shows that,
comes with Hello, Prakash Raj is an actor who can do good roles and negative roles and positive roles in the same way.
Yeah.
But if Prakash Raj sir comes with an Hello before Mohanlal sir, then people think this person, why they casted this Prakash Raj?
Yeah.
He is there to make some trouble.
Yeah.
If we cast Prakash Verma, rather for Prakash Raj, if we casted for Prakash Verma, that unpredictability made a good impact on that movie. Actually, I love to work on actors. Maybe because of the rejection that I got from auditions in the initial stage.
Yeah.
Maybe that kind of emotion may be there inside me. I cast people from streets. I cast people from their home. I cast a policeman in Saudi Velleka, just walked through a Panambali street in Kochi and enters to his room and knocks his room. He opened. are you interested to do a movie? He said, what? Are you interested to do a movie with me? Yes. Then he casted me in Saudi Velleka as a policeman because while I write, I get a figure. Sometimes I buffer through Facebook profiles and I get some photograph. I send it screenshot to my friend director and told them connect this guy. Actually, it's a very cast. So many people said if casting is done, 80% of the movie is success. If casting get confused, that confused always there on the screen.
But sir, when you say you're getting them for the first time,
Yeah.
so how do you make sure? Because we say we want realistic, but when you're making a film, it is not real. It's not a realistic process. It's very inorganic
Yeah,
because even now the cameras at you get conscious. You get it's weird. It's not natural.
Yeah.
So how do you get that performance out without it looking different than what the tone of the whole film is?
First of all, I need to believe and I make my team believe we are doing an art, not a business. I'm not bothered about if an actor of good name, maybe a good personality in the industry. When it comes, it help us in business. I don't believe that kind of things. And sometimes people will say, if you choose a very talented professional actor, you may save time. These are the main two scenarios comes in matter while during the casting time. First of all, I tell to my producer, I tell in the producer sense, maybe I tell to him, this is a business, but for me right now, more than business, art. For me, cinema is an art. When art became beautiful, business became beautiful. This is the statement I always tell to my producer. To my team, I always tell, don't bother about business. Cinema is art. You enjoy the process. Don't bother about by casting this person we will get this much money from the OTT platform, this much money from satellite. Don't bother second of bullshits. But never tell to the producer this.
Now it's out. Fascinating, sir. And how now we talked about working with Mohanlal, but then how does it change that working with newcomers, there's more flexibility, and then the change of he's a big superstar.
Not really, Nona, because in the first day, Lal sir comes from the caravan and comes near the screen monitor and asks me, sir, what should I do? Already the script is given to him for before the shoot around 20 days back. I given the whole detailed script to him. Before the shoot, my associate went to the caravan and just narrate the scene. But he comes to me and asks, sir, what should I do? Then I went to him and I will narrate the whole process. And he asked me, okay, is that enough? Then after he done a scene, he come to me and he just put his hand on my shoulder and he asked, sir, are you okay? I said, sir, one more time. Okay, one more time. I don't think he's such a professional guy who always believe in his director and his writer. He has some concerns, maybe some doubt because of that experience. I will tell you a narrated incident because there is a scene in Thudram when he comes out from the court.
Yeah,
that George is staying near the jeep, saying an hello. These police officers take him to the police jeep, and that time the George sir comes near the Lal sir character and said, "This story is meant to me. This story's hero is me."
yeah.
Then there is a line in the script that was written by me. I will change that perspective, Mr. George.
Okay.
In Malayalam, in Pakka local Malayalam. When the villain saying that I am the hero of the story, then the hero countering that, I will change the perspective. Then I know it's literally a clapping moment for Lal sir fans. Literally everyone get goosebumps, adrenaline rush, everything comes out.
Very high.
A very high moment, also high moment. My cameraman Shaji Kumar is a fan of that scene because he is literally a fan of Mohanlal sir. He wants that scene in my. He was very curious to shoot that before even in the pre-production discussion. He was very keen to shoot how to shoot what kind of lens we need to use. The lads are counter dialogue, but initially while we planning that shoot, Lal sir called my associate and he asked him, "Can you ask the director? Shall we change that dialogue? Can I give a look to him?" Uh, because this kind of one-on-one dialogues are happening in so many movies that I done.
Yeah.
Shaji Kailas movies, Ranjit sir movies. I done already all these kind of things. Can you please tell that director to change? Can you discuss with him? He never approached me. He can approach
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
when he comes to me and he having a good discussion. It became a it will change. That's why I'm saying he's a very good professional. He called my associate. He had a concern. He discussed with our associate. Associate comes to me and he discussed. Then I told him, no. It's a very high movement in the theater. Please don't change anything. And my cameraman also coming to me and said, "Don't change anything. I am preparing for this scene for a long time. Don't change." Lal sir will say like that, but you never agree with him. Then I got afraid to go near him, and I know if I comes near him, he will take me and he will convince me.
Yeah.
But uh, uh, he tried with my associate 2-3 times. But associate also gets skipped from from his eyesight and he traveled from somewhere else. And finally, while we supposed to start to shoot, he comes near me. So then I decided, oh, he's going to tell this thing. While he told me that, "Sir, shall we change? Can I have a look at him?" Then I said, "Sir, now the movie is completely under control of that villain character. He became the supremacy right now.
Yeah.
I need the hero material need to be come at this moment. Otherwise, that hero character will not work that much."
Yeah.
Then the also said, "I done too many things like this before in my older film like Shaji Kailas. We are doing this as a realistic movie. Shall I try that look?" Then I said, "Sir, please. We can. This is a theater clap moment, sir. Don't change it. Don't make confusion, sir." Then he said one thing. If I said that dialogue, the people will think about the climax, think about the station fight, think about the other things were going to happen. Last 30 minutes of the conclusion of the film may be judged by the audience with that dialogue.
Yeah.
If I look, we can convince only 30%, maybe 50% audience get confused. Maybe 50% audience can, the thing is coming out from this man. Which you prefer?
Without dialogue.
Then I said, "Sir, without dialogue." That kind of conversation were happened between Mohanlal sir and me.
Yeah.
Then from now, it's my duty to convince my cameraman, my producer, my director, this is better. But that time, Arjun Das is with me to see that shoot.
Okay.
That time, literally, a man sitting inside a police jeep is getting ready to look on the camera. He closed his eyes. He's rotating his all eyes for around 2 minutes. He make power on the all nerves in his eye. Suddenly, when I said, "Artist, get ready, sir, I'm ready." Then he give me a sharp look. I that dialogues were there in his eyes. That's the experience. That's the professionalism. We need to respect that experience. I need to learn something from that experience that happened. Maybe if I do that movie with some other actors, it will not happen. I will stuck on with that. You need to tell that line. It will help us.
Yeah.
They will do. But Lalsa tried to convince me, but he tried to convince me with the last 30 minutes of the movie get explored when I say that dialogue. Then I realized, yes, he's right. That's his experience. Then I changed.
I was thinking, was there a time like he performed a scene? I'm like, okay, this is not what I wanted. Let's do
Okay.
something else.
Yeah.
Anytime it happened like that.
There is a thing happened during the whole script reading section because this story is happened around 14 years back
Yeah.
with a writer named K.R. Sunil. K.R. Sunil approached a production company, Rajaputra Ranjit, who is having a 35 of legacy in Indian cinema. Because of the friendship between M. Ranjit and Mohanlal sir, suddenly Ranjit pitched that story to Mohanlal sir. Then Mohanlal sir get, wow, so I need to do this character. Very common man with a kind of emotion, but this will happen long days before Drishyam.
Hmm.
Then after years, so many directors comes in place because that story has a problem. They were only having the first half.
Okay.
That emotion, that son, death, and realization is the that's the conclusion part.
Yeah.
We need to build a story of 1 hour from there.
Yeah.
So many people fail to do that. So many people find risky to do that. Around 6 directors changed. Finally, after 12 years, Rajaputra Ranjit called me after watching Saudi Velleka, a person who handled emotions
Yeah.
very good with very raw actors. He told me, "You can make this movie. Are you ready to do it?" I said, "Yes." I heard the stories very organic. Things were happening having a very good clarity to the first half. Then I said, I will try to make the second half. Then after I went to my room, went to meet having a meeting with my assistants. They all get excited, and I told we need to make the second half. Otherwise, this movie will not happen.
Yeah.
Then from that meeting, we give two inputs. One is landslide.
Yeah.
Other is we can make this character as a fight master. And we travel back to Trivandrum and have a meet with the producer and the writer. We pinpointed two things. We will start with a landslide. The producer get excited. Normally, the producer get back out from this kind of big canvas landslides and all. He said, "Wow, super! Never imagined that kind of land. Very organic." From a landslide, dead body coming out is happened so many times in Kerala. So it's very convincing. We can stick with that plan. But both writer and producer is not happy with the element that I added with as a fight master, because for so many years they designed that character as a taxi driver. I told him that he's a fight master, but after he come back from his career, right now he's doing some taxi drives and all to make his life happy. Then everyone trying to convince me, please change that perspective. What I am saying is, I need to make fights. I need to make the movie more commercial. I need to make believable. What I said, I need, first of all, I need to believe that story. If a common man, a taxi driver, doing all these fights against police protocols, we need to believe he is having any skills. If I am doing with a fight master, yes, he will do that. Otherwise, it's Mohanlal, a taxi driver. Mohanlal is doing everything. If we are adding an element of taxi fight master in it, it's more believable. But that time, producer and the writer convinced me, don't do that. I am okay with the landslide. Please stick on with the taxi driver thing. Then we both went to the Lal Sar home and read the whole story. I was very curious to say, there is an element in me, fight master. Very curious to say, but producer is just near me. I was not supposed to say, because the plan is like the taxi driver taking revenge. After listening the whole story, Lal Sar suddenly looked at me and asked, if that person is a fight master in Chennai, the whole thing became convinced, right? I said, yes. Yes, sir. Then producer also get, when Lal Sar is so happy with that thing, producer is very happy. Then suddenly Ranjit tell me, sir, we are also thinking about that, but we designed that project in the earlier stage as a taxi driver. We are not supposed to change right now. That's why we narrate the story as a taxi driver. He asked me that fight master element will work. That scenario changed the whole perspective. Then fight became believable. Station fight became believable. Even the corridor lodge fight became believable. Then everything became believable. That's it. That is a Lal Sar interactions, because he knows the story. What I'm saying is the 47 years of experience is like this. He know what will work, what will not work.
Yeah. I want to ask, what that Vijay Sethupathi thing happened in Thudram? Because you see the pitch, oh, that's Vijay Sethupathi. And you're wondering, did they hide it from us through all the marketing?
Why?
Is he in the film? Like, keep thinking about it.
Yeah, first
But
of all,
again, it comes later.
Yeah.
There's a point of it. But like, was there thing like, let's have him a scene also with him and all?
no. Actually, we only planned with photographs.
Okay.
But initially, I planned with Captain.
Okay.
Vijaykanth sir may be the very good option for that, because that era, Mohanlal
Yeah.
sir, Vijaykanth, Rajinikanth, Kamal Haasan, much more believable.
Yeah.
But that time, so many Vijaykanth references were coming in so many movies. Like in Tamil, every Vijaykanth songs were re-released. Some Vijaykanth reference comes as Captain. So I think after a man who lost his life, who they're always using his name, I don't think that's not a good idea to move it. Vijay Sethupathi is a very big fan of Mohanlal sir. He's having only one autograph in his office of Mohanlal sir. He follows each and everything of what Mohanlal sir will do. I told to my producer, Vijay Sethupathi may be an option. It's a never imagined combo. Shall I try? Then we mailed to Vijay Sethupathi, and Vijay Sethupathi immediately responded, please do. I'm a big fan of Mohanlal sir. I'm having a crush on Shobna ma'am in my childhood. Now, in a photograph, I am going to be a husband-wife relationship with Shobna ma'am on a screen. That's good for me. Please do. Actually, during the shoot time, I imagined about, if you are showing a Vijay Sethupathi photograph, can I use his sound or something for a narrative to explain that emotion? But later during the edit, I felt he need to be there as only as photograph. What I'm saying is, this is an art more than business. I stuck on with that art.
Yeah. Because I think that as an audience, it makes you want more. I think that's a better of emotion to leave the theater with, instead of, oh, I got everything. Said, happy about
I need a likable person in that role.
Yeah.
Not a superstar, but a likable person. Malayalis love Vijay Sethupathi like any other actors in Tamil. I think Makkal Selvan, even when he comes to Kerala, the kind of impact he gets from the crowd is like that. So I place Vijay Sethupathi may be a good option for that.
And I think it fits also in the world better.
Yeah.
I mean, the big superstar that we You said the name Shobna, and we know how epic the legendary combo of Mohanlal and Shobna, and there's another added pressure. First of all, it's a Mohanlal film. Then you're bringing them together after 15 years. So how was and one thing I liked in the film was you never overdid it. You never made a point, oh, I'm bringing them together, I need to give them extra moments to make it justifiable. But no, they are playing the character. So how did that happen?
For me, after the big success of Thudram, I write a post on the whole team. Then I mentioned Mohanlal as a universe and Shobana as a class. I watch around 50 to 55 movies of this duo in the screen from my childhood. Each and every films were hit. First of all, the script demand a Tamil character who comes from a Tamil background and lives with a taxi driver inside a Rani kind of place. So I need a Tamil flavored character. So I think about so many actors like Jyotika, so Vidya Balan, who is having a Tamil flavor. Then suddenly on a day, I asked to my producer that, shall we try Shobana? Then producer said, I don't think she will come. She's busy with this dance and other art forms. I don't know. Shall we try some other thing? Because the old cinema started within month. Whenever Lal sir give me a date on April, within 30 days the shoot started. So within 30 days we need to manage all these dates. That time producer don't want to take a risk on show. But we asked, after the so many compelling from my side, from my writer's side, finally Ranjitharan decided to ask her. Suddenly she said yes. What's wrong in that? I will do. First of all, tell the writer and director to call me and narrate the whole thing. On a video call, I told the whole story. At the interval point, she said, "Okay, I don't need any other narrative on later things, whatever happened. I'm ready to. How many days you need? 20 to 22 days. Okay, plan it. I will come." Actually, I preferred Mohanlal sir and Shobana. Two things is there. First of all, I need to break that Drishyam kind of expectation
Yeah.
from this movie
Yeah.
because some scenarios were very similar. I need to break all stereotypes, expectations of Drishyam. Shobana is a very good element to break all these things.
Yeah.
Secondary, I am only having 50 minutes to convince this family. But I need to believe
Yeah.
the audience. This family is a heaven. This family is a God gifted family. I'm only having this pair to make the audience believe Mohanlal and Shobana playing husband and wife. Most of the person were there, Mohanlal and Shobana are actual pairs.
Yeah.
So so that 15 minutes to convince the audience this is the perfect family to happen a emotional trigger. The impact is that much high. For that 15 minutes to make the audience believable this story, I casted Shobana. She also knows that. She asked me, "I'm an extended cameo in this movie, right?" I said, "No, no, no. You are playing a very important role." But the thing is, she dubbed the old movie, the Malayalam Tamil flavor. Actually, I write the all lines in Malayalam, but during the shoot, she changed everything to Malayalam Tamil flavor. So she is the only person who can able to dub this movie. 100% professional, pakka professional, same like Mohanlal sir, on time on the set. He need to talk with the director. What were the things I need to do? If the narratives and feelings were too good, she's a beautiful actress. Don't make confusions. She need crystal clear clarity on whatever things she need to do and whatever things she need to say. Pakka professionals, no confusions, no suggestions. Always depend on directors. Always depend on writers. We need to make them comfort.
Yeah.
What exactly she said to the producer is, please tell the director to take care of me. Take care of my mood, take care of my emotions, take care of my schedules.
Yeah.
I exactly done. I take care of both of them with my heart. They give it back by their art.
So I think even in the marketing, it was very obvious that you're trying to, because there is a flavor of something is wrong, but it's more happy, more, the vibe of a family drama. Something goes wrong, kind of a Drishyam thing,
Mhm.
but you feel something is different. And I think that stood out and that's the important thing. I think many people don't talk about that. You need to structure the way you present the film to the audience.
Because I am literally confident about the film. I'm not confused. I don't have any clarity issues on what was the exact output of that film. Very crystal clearly, I said to the producer that there is a underdog element is needed in marketing.
Yeah.
Welcome the people to watch a beautiful world of Shobana and Mohanlal.
Yeah.
It's a kind of cricket match. I believe in that way.
Okay.
It's a match between filmmaker and audience inside a theater hall. Because I will narrate you and explain things in the flavor of Thudram. There is a Virendra Sehwag and Sachin Tendulkar as openers.
Yeah.
We need to utilize the power play.
Yeah.
Score around 60 to 40 in the initial 6 hours. I'm saying it as a T20 format. Initial 6 hours drastically attack them. That's why for the first 10 minutes, I shooted and presented the landslide.
Yeah.
If people comes with the perspectives to watch a feel-good family movies, Shobana and Mohanlal is going to with that Kanmani's way song and everything, we are going to watch a beautiful family movie. Suddenly, they start with I said to my old technicians, grab it. You need to prove you are here to watch something beyond that you expected. Use the space. I said to Jakes Bijoy, grab it, man. Give your best in the initial 10 minutes. Said the same to my cameraman and said tell to my editors and sound designers. Give the best technical sound quality things in the first 10 minutes. that landslide, whenever they watch that landslide, everyone gets shocked.
Yeah.
Wow, it's not exact movie that guy told in interviews and his promotion materials. This is not a family movie.
Did we get into wrong
Is the movie get changed or not?
Yeah.
Then after that powerful thing that happened in the power play, I can able to stick on with my players rotating the strikes with around
Yeah.
30 minutes. So I moved to the family, some humor, some songs, two to four runs per over, up to 10. Then suddenly, when a wicket fall, I introduce a surprise character, a surprise player who was not mean to known by others. They never saw them in other. They don't know what the strategies to bowl to him, what's the strategy to, what's the exact line or length keep for that guy. That's George sir. When he comes, he attacked, and Lal sir keep rotating. This man hit six. By that format, the audience gets stuck. Some people were forced to uh, say good reviews, were forced to say claps. Everything happened, and finally, in the last 30 overs, Lal sir, the surprise character, maybe the impact player, give a good response in the middle overs, and at the last 40 minutes, Lal sir give the 100%, and in total, we won the game.
Yeah.
This is always I tell to my team, please approach a film in this perspective. We need surprises. The audience were there. This is a mental game.
Yeah.
We give something better than they imagined.
Yeah.
That only you will get. The same thing happened in Saudi Velleka also. Same thing happened in Operation Java also.
Yeah.
We need to break the formulas. All movie having a formula, but whoever make good impact on the power play, good impact on the middle overs, how to use the spinners, how to use the baseballers, how to make the reversing in 13th over. That team will win. The same thing will happen in movies also.
Love it. I love cricket, so I understood everything. In all your films, the characters we see who we relate to are all victims of by the system, injustice, corruption, the authorities misusing their power.
Mhm.
And I think that just adds a world to your films, to the characters, which is very relatable to us as audience, that we know all this stuff happens. And the thing is that all this, like in Operation Java, they don't get the job.
Yeah.
And that's how we end the film.
Yeah.
In Saudi Velleka, you get the justice, but it is sweet, but you just still feel the pain of it.
Yeah.
In Thudram, the boy is gone. Like whatever, all the revenge is done, but he's still lost at the end.
Yeah.
The hero is lost. So how do you, like, everyone wants happy ending at the end, right? So how does that come into your storytelling?
Actually, it's a never planned thing.
Yeah.
Actually, when I start writing, I write with the flow. When I write, my only vision is, maybe the only thing I need to do is, first of all, need to write until interval. I prefer after interval, I take some time. First, my much preference is write something in the page. Interval is done.
Yeah.
That's my first vision when I approach a script. But later, when I write, the climax and everything is not as such planned as even in the Operation Java. When I write, my perspective is make these people win.
Yeah.
But the flow of writing, when writer is also an actor.
Yeah.
He act inside the room. He act every character. He know every emotions.
Yeah.
He gone through the emotional unbalancing of every actors. When I write through that character, through the emotions of Anthony and Das in Operation Java, I feel like they need to be left out from this office as underdogs. During that time, I am having a great fight with Jake's Joey and me. Jake's always believe in that commercial format, this will not work.
Yeah.
I told him, as a writer, I need to give justice to this character. They were thrown out. Then only that emotional impact will stay in audience. Otherwise, same like it will stand out as any other films like that. If we need to stand out with some kind of Operation Java is a unique movie,
Yeah.
we need to do like this. Until the last mix stage also, Tharun, I am not confident about this climax. And I said, believe me, trust me, trust me, trust me, it will work, it will work. It get worked.
Yeah.
Only because that walk from the cyber cell with jobless, that emotion actually touch. That emotion actually only with movies with that kind of emotion will stay long.
Yeah.
I believe in the movies that only I want my movies will be discussed after 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. There is a movie named Saudi Velleka, there is a movie named, it was discussed because only of the emotion that I created.
Yeah.
Actually, that card, you are talking about the card, this movie is dedicated to temporary staff, the 40 million cases, otherwise the honor killing things. These were added at the post production.
Okay.
When I watch the movie, when I feel I need little more emotion, I place that card as an emotional material.
Okay.
Like an actor who performing an emotional scene, this card will create an emotion. It's a commercial purpose, I think. For when I watched that movie, Operation Java, I felt actual emotion of the story is about, we discuss cybercrime, we discuss every kind of crimes, the operations, everything. But the soul of this film is between these two hero characters.
Yeah.
They were thrown out of the cyber cell because of they are contract staffs. Because the whole film emotion is actually jobless people. The whole emotion is actually about contract staff. So we need to dedicate this movie to contract staff.
Yeah.
So during the post production after edit, I decided we can place this card. It worked. Actually, when I write Saudi Velleka, it's all my perspective is to make layers on human emotions.
Yeah.
Give definitions of humanity. That's the only concerns that when I write this Saudi Velleka character's arc. But when I write, when it comes to the end, it get a feel that this lady is tired enough by the formalities of court, by the long running pending cases and all. During that, I just asked my assistant, actually, how many cases will be here as pending cases in court in all over India? Then you just Google and it only 40 million cases. Then what? It create an impact. 40 million cases is still pending in court. What rubbish you are talking about? I asked him, sir, it's already there in the Google answer. Then I made a study on so many articles, so many YouTube videos and everything. Everyone is addressing 40, 45 million cases still in court without any verdict.
Yeah.
That made a huge impact on me, huge emotional impact on me. Then I was forced to, in the sense I decided to place that card at the end of the film. Actually, that made a huge discussion in Kerala. I don't know how it discussed over here, but that card, 40 million pending cases still pending in court. This is only one of the story that is shown from the 40 millions.
Yeah.
Then other 40 million emotions were established in audience mind, and they comes out with much more harder feelings. They were already in a harder feeling of that Umma kind of thing, that Umma's son emotion, everything. Yeah. Along with that, I place a social justification. We are living in this India. Yeah. We are being in some judiciary. People were in between the balance of judiciary and humanity. Think about it. I added that kind of card. It also happened in the post production. While I done Thudarum, I don't think Thudarum does not discuss that much with honor killing. Yeah. Actual format is between, it's a story between Lal Sar, Ben's character and versus George Sar character. Only in the later 5 minutes only we discussed about honor killing. Yeah. I don't think that card will deserve that much appreciations in the end. But the thing is, when I add a card about honor killing in a superstar movie, the kind of impact and the kind of discussion that made in the public is rather bigger than the card that I put in Saudi Velleka and Operation Java. In a Mohanlal sir movie, a filmmaker discussing about honor killing, I don't believe something need to be told from the initial scene to final scene about honor killing to put a card on this. In the end, I felt a feeling that there is a honor killing is exactly what happened between these two families. So I never tell about caste. I never tell about hierarchies. Nothing. I never tell what's Lal Sar character's caste.
Yeah.
What's exact caste of that Tamil character Shobana. Never discuss anything about caste. But there is a discrimination between hierarchy.
Unspoken, it's there.
Yeah, unspoken is
It's
there.
hidden, but it's there.
But adding a card in Mohanlal Sir movie, that is impactful.
Yeah.
I felt so. The card that I used in Saudi Velleka, the cards I used in Operation Java, from now it get discussed.
Yeah.
Tharun used a card in the last slide of the movie. Then people revisited my other movies, and he also did same thing in other movies also. Now I am trying to change that. I actually in my mind from the next movie itself I am trying to remove that card because it became a stereotypical
Yeah.
format for Tharun Moorthy movies. He ended with a card.
Yeah.
I am trying to cut that thing, but I don't know. Even when I watch the whole movie in the post production, the whole emotion comes towards the card.
demanded it.
Yeah, then I will do.
It's
But
organic.
right now, I am in a plan. Don't. We'll change that all things.
I think tomorrow when Thudram ends, when the card shows up, we'll see,
Yeah,
the applause the audience has.
probably yes.
So now let's do our quick rapid fire round.
Yeah.
So let's be quick. Let's see how well
Oh
you
my
do.
god.
The audience will tell us.
Okay, done.
Okay, so first is with the 3 films you have made, which was the most difficult to shoot
Saudi Velleka.
because of the COVID, I guess.
Not because of the COVID.
Okay.
Because of the struggle that happened.
Yeah.
Because while I decided to shoot with an actor,
Yeah.
A drama artist in Kochi.
Okay.
Before the shot of 2 months, she got died.
Oh.
That in the emotional balancings, the kind of pressures.
Yeah.
Then I casted a new actor from nowhere, from a WhatsApp status. I found out an old lady in a WhatsApp status of my friend. Then I called her and I asked her ready to act in a movie. She comes from no other acting experience or anything. She's having 85 years old. No one take that risk. She comes to the set. She is having 4-3 conditions, which every filmmaker get run out from that condition. She is having ear balancing problem. She is afraid of sound. She can only walk 10 steps. Then he get fall down. She is having a health issue with his skin, so he can't wear polyester clothes. So many things. So during the COVID, we shooted all things in the COVID time, having test in every 3 days. I think in the 25th day, we tested everyone. Everyone get saved. Only this lady get COVID positive. Then we take a break. Then we shooted the whole thing. But during the climax area, she falls down the set. She is having a stroke that time.
Oh.
So again, we having a 2 to 3 months break to take the climax scene. Then after these roller coaster things, when we finished this movie, this kind of comedy circus happened between OTTs and theaters. We gone through that kind of emotional pressure, and then we get failed to convince the OTT platforms and theater owners. This is a very good commercial subject. Please give me good theaters, give me good rate for OTT. But no one. That's why I said IFFI is that much important in my career. After that IFFI selection, everything changed. Saudi Velleka run around 55 days in Kerala theaters. Probably people will stay about the 275 collections of 275 crore collection of Thudram and maybe the first COVID hit Operation Java. No one thinks about the collection that made what exact collection Saudi Velleka made. Actually, Saudi Velleka made a good collection comparing to the budget, but the kind of appreciations comes from other states. The kind of appreciation comes from outside India. Even Panapana's son messaged me from Iran. He watched Saudi Velleka. That's something incredible for a filmmaker. So Saudi Velleka is more precious and more difficult to shoot.
Makes sense. Which was the most enjoyable film to shoot?
Probably Thudarum.
Okay.
Because every day I'm approaching the set, I will get something new from. It's a learning process also.
Yeah.
So I approach Thudarum as I am going back to my canvas. I am doing wonders with Mohanlal sir, Shobna. I am taking and learning and unlearning things from every set. So Thudarum is more enjoyable.
Your favorite Malayalam film?
Kalcha is one. Kalcha, acted by Mamuka.
Okay.
Blesses are in first debut movie.
Okay.
Then Sudani from Nigeria.
Okay.
Then Kalapani.
Okay.
I think 3.
Favorite Malayalam director?
So
Cannot
many.
take your name.
Too many. I think Dilish Potan is one of them. The kind of clarity is having, the kind of clarity is having in each scene is very having lot to study from him. Of course, blesses sir, the kind of emotional balancing he is keeping in on more than magnum opus sequences. Even he done a very magnum opus movie like Adu Jeevitham, but he stick on with the emotions. Blesses sir, Dilish Pothan, surely the kind of crack done by LJP is mind blowing. Himayu is one of the
same.
I think his best work is Himayu. Till now, I'm very fascinated on LJP's way of filmmaking. He breaks the rules in every movies.
I think you talked about it. I was going to ask your favorite Mammootty film and Mohanlal film.
Kalcha. Maybe Kalcha is Mamuka's. Then always Pranjiyatan is a very interesting movie of Mamuka. I loved him in Pranjiyatan. We can see the clarity of an actor in who. Do you watch Pranjiyatan?
No, I have not seen that.
Please watch it. Super.
One of the older ones I've seen is Thanya Vartanam, which I...
But Pranjiyatan is a story. Businessman in Thrissur looking to get Padmasri.
Oh.
Interesting thought. He want to change his name because his name is Pranjiyatan. Pranjiyatan is a name people always make bluff on him. Because he want to change that name. He is thinking about, when I get Padmasri, this will change. The process he went through, very international steps.
Wow.
So for me, Pranjiyatan and Kalcha is Mamuka's best film. For Lal sir, so many films. Kalapani is already there. Then Dacharadam is there. Kiridam is there. Bharadam is there. So many movies.
So now let's go outside Kerala.
Yeah.
So your favorite film? In India or Hollywood?
Lunchbox is one of them. Okay. I loved that control that they kept on making movies. Then Gangs of Wasseypur. Okay. Special 26. I think for my Hollywood movie, I think Now You See Me.
Okay.
That series I love. Hangover. Hangover series I loved. Forget the name. The Baby's Day Out. Actually, that was seen during my childhood time. I get wow. During the vacation time, my dad comes with some CDs like I forget the name. That actor Kevin.
Spacey?
No. 3 robbers trying to attack a home. Home Alone series. Every Home Alone series is interesting. I'm that kind of guy. I
got it. Any favorite director outside Kerala?
Outside Kerala, Vetrimaran is one of them. The kind of clarity he's having, much appreciated. I follows all his movies. He know how to blend commercial and political statements in a very good manner. Then Underdog.
Okay.
The kind of experiments he done and the kind of struggle he still going in Bollywood. For that, I prefer Underdog. From outside, Panapanai.
And overall this year, which is the best film you have seen? Any language?
I think... No. Thudram, I don't think it's the best ever movie that made in this year. I don't think so. Thudram is a good Mohanlal movie that made.
I agree.
I think Loga is a very good experiment. Experiment in the sense it cracked so many stereotypes. I got a feel that if we imagine about a ghost or something, the kind of things that comes in our head, they're removed within a second.
Yeah.
For that, I think Loga is very good. Then Daisera
Yeah.
from Pranav,
Yeah.
he acted. He showed who he is. Then now a movie named Echo is going
Yeah.
very good. The clarity in making and everything, and all department done very good.
And finally, the best advice you ever got.
Maybe the best advice got from my wife.
Okay.
When I get confused about my job, can I skip that job? Is there anyone in film to help me? Can I survive there in films? I need to put a letter to the HOD. I'm not coming again. I'm going to left this job. Before that, I'm taking too much conversation with my family, wife, Achan, Amma, everyone. That time, my wife is actually pregnant.
Okay.
Our first baby is going to come. She is around 6 months or 7 months. At that time, I told her I'm going to quit the job. That time, she told me, if you are not happy with the things around you, don't go back to the work. If you want happy, go with your passion. Then only we all became happy. I mean, we all want to be happy with you. So choose the thing that bring you happiness.
And now, finally, sir, we'll do quick this and that.
Okay.
So, tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Okay, I knew that. Rice or porota?
Rice.
Watching a film alone or watching it with family, friends, or
I'm watching a film alone. I want to study from every movies.
if you want to choose as a director, horror or romance?
Romance.
Action film or comedy film?
Action film.
Historical period film or a fantasy science fiction?
I'm very weak in science fiction. Historical.
You enjoy writing more or directing?
Writing. Oh, what a ecstasy feel while I write. Writing.
Great. And finally, the last, the biggest, the most difficult one.
Yeah.
Mamuka or Laletan?
Probably is Lal sir, because of the kind of film that I watched from my childhood. I think my dad is a great Mohanlal sir and Srinivasan sir fan.
Yeah.
So he watched every movies that got released that time. So as a child, he bring me also to the theater to watch this movie. So that's why from the childhood itself, as an actor, only Mohanlal sir face will get registered inside me.
Yeah.
So I explored Mamuka sir at the later stage of my life. Maybe during my college time, maybe during my campus time, I watched so many Mamuka sir movies. There I get fascinated with Pranjiyatan.
Yeah.
What an actor he is. Now he's exploring his greatest time ever in his career.
Yeah.
But I think as an actor who get inspired every Malayalis, maybe Mohanlal sir. But
so
that was a
much.
very confusing and targeting question for me. But I stuck with Mohanlal sir.
Thank you so much, sir. I wanted to talk to you because, I feel a good director, is about the choices they make.
Okay.
When they can take easy route, but they choose to take a hard one. And, to try to be, make a different choice instead of just doing what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
So I think your films always stand out in that sense.
Thank you.
Thank
Nona.
you so much for doing this. And I want to also, one of my friend, he's a Malayali, Vishnu. He asked me about Pupa. So,
Okay.
He asked when it's coming to Chennai. So I first wanted to know what it is. Like, even he couldn't explain me what it is.
Pupa is an artist foundry.
Okay.
So many artists from all around the world comes to my space.
Okay.
They explore the humanity inside them. I'm having a clarity on this. Be a better human first, then make art. From a better human, better art will come. So we have so many things in our dirt, overthinking, everything were inside our head. We need to get purified from every dirt inside us. Then only the best art will come out. The pupa is, I believe, artist as a butterfly.
Okay.
Pupa is the pre-stage of butterfly.
Yeah.
In pupa stage, we need to learn and unlearn about human emotions, about ourselves, about the things of barriers that we learn from so many years. From here, if you want to be an artist, we need to learn and unlearn so many things. Pupa, there, we do that learn and unlearn through human emotions. Actually, it's an actors workshop.
Okay.
We made artists from there. So many artists, singers, editors, cameraman, everyone joined that group. but I prefer as an actors workshop. But first of all, there is so many contemporary thoughts on actors in how to be an actor, how to act in movies. We break everything.
Yeah.
We start from the. It's a 2 days workshop. We start from the ground level through exercise, through so many acts, through many human emotions, so meditations, everything. Everyone were happy with Pupa result. I'm not casting people from Pupa,
Okay.
but it's also a process for my team to get rejuvenate. It's very easy to be a filmmaker or a film actor. When success comes, it's easy to get into a bubble.
Yeah.
Whenever a filmmaker or an actor get into a bubble, it's over.
Yeah.
He need to know the space. He need to know the people surrounding him. He need to wants to know the others' emotions, others' stories, what happening in neighbors' home, what kind of emotion that we're facing. Rather than watching it from the news, it from the Instagram reels, we need to feel them. Pupa is a space for us to study others, to make good arc in our script, to get good emotion in our script. It helps us in that way also.
Okay.
So it's a give and take process. It's an actors workshop.
Sounds wonderful, sir. And again, sir, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you,
It was
Nona.
Lovely, lovely chat. There's so much insight. Thank you so much.
The way you support Malayalam cinema is tremendous. Before we start the interview, I said you inspired us with your thoughts and the detailing in each and every molecules and modules of a movie. There were so many reviewers in Malayalam. They were also making contents, views, subscribers with our contents. Sometimes they appreciate, sometimes they pinpoint each and flaws. But as a non-Malayali who watch movies with that kind of a passion, that kind of a clarity, I always watch people with clarity. I love to spend time with clarity people. You are one of them. Thank you for inspiring.
Thank you so much, sir.
Keep inspiring. Pinpoint our mistakes. Yeah. Pinpoint our good things. It helps us in our bad times.
Yeah. And you make great cinemas because it helps us.
Sure. No, thank you.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that conversation, and if you did, check out this one next. Do subscribe to the channel for more such content, and I will see you next time.